Hey guys, so today's spill session is on the red flags in Mpho Wabadimo and Themba's relationship. Now, this relationship came out of the last season of Big Brother Mzansi, and they even have their own reality TV show, which is Themba's Inked World. Now, a little bit history about them. Mpho is actually a Sangoma. She went into Big Brother Mzansi and she eventually won the 2 million. She was the winner of Big Brother. And we have Themba, who was a tattoo artist and he even owned a shop which unfortunately burned down, and I think he was one of the top 3 finalists, but both of them were really loved by the fans to the point that Themba's fans even helped him pay off his apartment and so many other things. Now, both of them had previous relationships. When Paul went into Big Brother, she had left her past relationship and she does have a 4-year-old son. Where else, Themba, when he entered Big Brother Mzansi, he entered with leaving a committed relationship with his baby mama, Robile, and they have 2 kids together. Now, Timber's character has definitely unfolded after Big Brother through his reality TV show, and one of the things that we see is that he always has to be around a group of friends. He's someone who he's always with a bunch of friends, or he cannot spend a whole day without seeing his friends, being around his friends. And Paul has complained about this numerous times to family members on the reality TV show that if she goes there, she'll find Themba with a bunch of friends, or she'll be there and a bunch of friends comes along. Like, she cannot spend a whole day with Themba just alone, or him wanting to go out and see his mates. And this has caused a lot of tension in their relationship because for her, she isn't really spending much quality time with her person, and this is becoming a problem for her. Now, because Timber's always with his mates, that leads him to always be intoxicated. Like, he's always having to drink alcohol because he's with his mates. I mean, he's not going to be drinking water with his mates. So this leads him never to have a sober mind, especially when he's engaging with Mpho, which starts causing tensions between him and Mpho because Mpho obviously wants a present partner, and if someone's hardly sober, the person's not going to be present. And there's always problems and issues with Themba making time for his kids, and also Themba trying to form a bond with Mpho's child, which is very important to Mpho, and obviously trying to also have a relationship with Mpho since they are in a relationship, and as well as trying to prioritize the fact that she's currently pregnant. Now, the other point of conflict in their relationship is Themba's baby mama. And Themba's baby mama has really been showcased by Themba to us, the audience, and to Mpho as her being the villain. Like, she's the problem, she's the cause of drama unnecessarily, and she's the psycho, crazy woman who does not want Themba to move on. Well, else, that's not the case. Ngobile was paid Lobola before Themba went to Big Brother. And I mean, you can't go to someone's house and pay Lobola and come out and now you want to marry another woman. Like, that's just wrong. So Ngobile has every right, and her family has also every right to feel some type of way, because that's utterly disrespectful, number one. Number two, Ngobile has stated numerous times that she feels like Utemba is not as present in their children's life financially, and just even being present as a father, even way before Big Brother and even after Big Brother. Utemba does not have time for his children. I mean, when you have a child with someone, you have to be present. And I mean, it just showcases by Utemba leaving 2 months and Ngobile has to just take care of the 2 kids by herself. And number three, she has every feeling and right to say, hey, but I mean, Themba, I'm confused because before Big Brother, we were in a relationship. When you came out of Big Brother, you said we're going to fix things. I mean, she has every right to feel that way because one, she was lobolad, so she was promised marriage, and two, this is the father of her child. I'm sure they had a long committed relationship, so she has every right to feel some type of way. She is hurt, she is feeling blindsided. Now that is something Mpho is never going to understand because one, she is the new girl which Themba is with, and two, Themba's being Themba's portraying Nqobile as this bad guy. An example was when Mpho's child was having a birthday party at Creche, and both Mpho and Themba were supposed to be present. However, Themba was hungover and he was extremely drunk to the point that he could not be present. And Mpho was pretty hurt by this. She even said in the diary session that she cannot force Themba to have a relationship with her child. She just has to make sure that she's a great mom for her own child. And this was actually quite painful to watch because, I mean, yeah, Themba could have gone out with his mates the night before, but he should have been able to say, no, this night I'm just going to have few drinks and go home so that I can be present for my partner's child, you know. But what did Mpho actually really expect? Because Nqobile has been complaining that Themba's not even present for his own children's lives. So did she really think Themba was going to be present for another person's child, even if it was his girlfriend's child? No. And this was an example of, because Mpho has portrayed Nqobile as this like crazy girlfriend, she's not even going to fully listen to the actual truth and the actual claims and complaints that Nqobile is complaining about. She's going to just brush it off and view Nqobile as this bad person instead of seeing who Themba actually is. And I'm actually glad she's seeing it. It's painful, but unfortunately she's actually really truly seeing it, the way he treats her child. I definitely do think that Themba is an opportunistic. He has a specific type, women who are able to take care of themselves financially and hold themselves by their own, and he kind of just leeches on. Um, Both Ngobile and Mpho look like women who are doing well for themselves financially, and Themba likes that. He definitely likes that. I know he has mentioned that he's not with Mpho for her money, but bombastic side eye. That's all I can say. And also, I definitely find it weird that he was rushing to get married to Mpho when he had paid lobola to Ngobile. That made no sense to me. And how fast Mpho got pregnant too. That is also just very weird to me. But anyway, they have broken up now. Mpho did send Themba packing in dustbin bags. She wanted him to leave, and now she's moved out and she's basically just focusing on herself and her kids. And she has come out numerous videos basically bashing Themba's baby mama, but I definitely don't think the problem was the baby mama. The problem was Themba, and it just seemed from the outside, even in Mpho's eyes, that Ngobile was the problem, but she was not the problem. The problem was Themba. But anyway, do comment down below any more red flags that you have noticed in this relationship. And we've come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell down below. Till next time, bye.